Hello, guys. How you doing? Well, nobody's here yet. So, okay. Hello, welcome. If you're getting me, please send a message that you're getting me. I'm testing out this mic, so I want to know if it's working well. So, please send hi or something if it's working. Okay. So let's just wait for a few more people, and then we can start this Q&A. There are a lot of interesting questions here, and there are a lot of things that I want to talk about as well. So now that I'm looking at this thumbnail, I think I should change it or something. How do they change thumbnails when you're alive already? Because I look fearful. Okay, this is working. It's on. Okay, two. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, please send this. Yeah, please talk in this live chat. At least I can know that I'm not alone. So you can just send hi and let me know if you're getting me clearly. Okay. Looks like. Oh, thank you, Abraham. Thank you. At least someone is talking. Finally. Because for a minute I was like, wait, everybody not go. So I was about to run away from my because like what is going on? But thank you for joining, Abraham. I hope you're doing good. And I see we have one more person here. So please at least say hi. How are you doing? And so let us make this interactive here. So I will just go into the video and then others will meet us as we're doing the video. So as we all know, 2022 is about to end. So I decided I've always wanted to do questions and answers on YouTube, and I just never had people asking me questions. So I decided to try in 2022. We have grown a little. So surprisingly, I got a lot of questions. People are curious to know more about what I do, the journey so far, and they're curious to know more about different parts of Liberia. And that is really, really exciting. So this is the whole purpose of the life that I'm doing right now. Is to talk about 2022, talk about 2023, talk about some of the trips that I would like to go on to showcase more parts of Liberia that we don't see online much. And when we see them online, sometimes we just see terrible things about them. But I also want to go deep, to go beyond what we're seeing, and to showcase something deeper and more beautiful, since that's the purpose of this channel. So we're going to start with the questions on YouTube. So I got a few questions on Facebook. I asked some people on my Facebook page, and I think I got three questions there. So should I start from Facebook? Okay, so y'all can say hello. At least I'm not alone. So let me go on YouTube. I'm using this phone to get the questions. People want to my plaster on my phone. Okay, let me enter the community tab. Okay, so interestingly, someone asked me to tell them the soup that I was eating. So I was actually swallowing palm butter dombo. This picture, palm butter dombo. So that's the first question that I answered today, palm butter dombo. Okay, also the more we do the video, the more I do the live video, you can also ask me questions if you didn't have the chance to ask me in the community tab. So let us just dive right into it. So for me, 2022 was a lot. It showed me pepper and it gave me happiness and it taught me a lot. I learned a lot of lessons in 2022 that I'm hoping to use to make 2023 more adventurous, more awesome, and more soft. So some of the questions that I got, so people are asking me if it's possible to join me on some trips to tour Liberia, and some people have been asking me if I do personal meetups or I give personal tours. So this is something that I regretted not doing this year because a lot of people send me emails and it took a lot of my energy to just be responding, telling them what to do, what not to do. So this question is from Antonio, and he's asking, do you offer personal meetups or tours of Liberia? So starting 2023, I am going to launch my tour agency. It is something that I've been planning for a while. I wanted to start with a few of my friends, but because of so and so, so I am going to start it alone. I'm going to create personal tours. I'm going to create guides also for people who don't want tours. I will have an ebook. Everything will be ready next year. So get ready for LBC tours. So when I introduce it, don't be surprised. So starting next year, when you're visiting Liberia, you're going to depend on LBC tours for all the turning around in Liberia, and you're going to get good services. Now, this question is from the countryside, and this person is asking me, I want to join you in exploring Liberia, telling the untold stories. Is it possible? Well, it is very, very possible because, first of all, it it is a lot to create content, and I take a lot of risks. Some places that I go, I don't even know the people, and I'm just there alone. Even though I'm daring and bold, I get scared sometimes, because you never know people deeply, especially since you're just meeting them for the first time. So I would like to have someone I can tour Liberia with. But the thing about it, if I reach out to someone who is not on the same path as I am right now, it is really, really, really hard for us to work together. It is another tour guide, and if you're willing to at least play your part and play your part to do the content you want to create for yourself, no problem. We can all join in together, right? But I don't want to depend on this person and be like, yeah, I know this person, we're doing this together, and then you let me down, right? But it is really, really possible for us to tour Liberia together. The more, the merrier. Seriously. And don't forget to let me know if you're getting me clearly. Okay? Just reassure me by saying you're getting me clearly, please. And so this is something that a lot of you have been asking me too. This question is from Lupi Faz. So sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. He's he's one of my strongest subscribers, I think. I always see his comments and I really appreciate his support. He's asking me if I have plans on visiting other African countries. Thank you, Showcase. Um, and then I also got this question from, I think she's in Ghana, a Ghanaian sister. Her name is, I'm trying to find it, but I don't know. I remember getting a question like this from her. I think her name is Adora or something. She asked me if I plan on visiting Ghana next year. So the thing about it, even now I am struggling to visit the various counties in Liberia because of finance. But the plan is definitely to complete the counties in Liberia, share the stories of the countries in Liberia, and then see how I can move forward to other West African countries and then start going to different parts of Africa. So if I have the finance today, I can pack my bags and just start the journey to the counties, the various counties that I left, and then boom, next thing you know, you see me in Ghana and Africa and all those countries. But God is great. So I believe that it's going to happen, and I really have like these amazing events that are taking place in Ghana that I would really like to attend. So hopefully next year, let us see what happens. By the grace of God and with your support and motivation, I might start visiting other African countries. Um, and then Shaq asked me, "What is your inspiration and what is your inspiration?" My inspiration, I am inspired by a lot of things and a lot of people, especially on YouTube. People who are doing so much for their country. People who are able to shine a light. People who are able to promote their countries just by you know just by doing videos, just by showcasing different parts. And I am inspired to shine a light on Liberia because there are a lot of amazing young people in the country. Liberia has gone through a lot, yes, I believe. But I also believe that it is hard time we allow our past to serve as a guide instead of letting it define us, right? Instead of letting it define us on, oh, yeah, sorry, oh, I think I turned the camera the wrong way. Instead of letting our past define us or confine us. So I'm really this is one of the main things, the major things that really inspires me to keep going and doing what I do on Liberia. And my hope is to see a lot of Liberian YouTubers doing what I do. And my hope is to also see Liberia being put on the map. So when you come to check on YouTube and you type in Liberia, the first video you will see won't be something about war or something about protest or something about violence. Maybe when you get on YouTube, you tap maybe when you get on YouTube, you tap maybe when you get on YouTube and then you tap um, Liberia, the first thing you're going to see will be "Welcome to Lofa County," right? Or welcome to Grand Cape Ma County," or "Welcome to the beautiful Buchanan Grand Bassa," "Welcome to Libasa," "Welcome to this place," "Welcome to RLJ," right? Like there are a lot of beautiful parts that we are supposed to show as well. A lot of beautiful things that we are supposed to see. So I am definitely going to keep doing what I'm doing. Definitely. If you were new, you're welcome, and I'm sorry if you're struggling. I think I got this whole thing wrong between landscape or portrait. I am new to this whole going live thing, so I'm sorry. So question is was from scenarios. I found the question already. And then someone is asking me where do I want to see myself as a content creator come 2023. So as a content creator, I want to see myself visiting most of the countries. I want to see myself completing. Wait, let me see something. Is this how it is supposed to be? Is this it? Wait. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Like, is it supposed to be like? Okay, then. So it's like this. Okay, great. So this question is about where I see myself come 2023. So in by 2023, I hope to complete all of the counties in Liberia. That is going to one of the farthest in Grand Crew, Sano, visiting the Sapo National Park, visiting Maryland, visiting Grand Jude, River G, River Cess, and a lot more. So by 2023, I see myself completing that. I also see myself growing this community that we have on YouTube, having a family that is consistent as you are, and you know, visiting some. Okay, so Salada Rare. If you want to talk business, my email is laretta@gmail.com. I'm just going to type it right now. 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 Okay, so I just sent my email and it is pinned in the community session. And I'm so sorry for how the camera is looking, but I think it's just okay right now. And you can just try to bear with me. I'm new to this whole thing. So let us go back to the questions. So someone asked me. So someone asked the what? Okay, so it's really funny. Someone asked me if I'm married, even though I try to tell people to I try to tell people that what ask appropriate questions, but anyway, in a way, it is appropriate, right? So this guy is asking me. I don't know if it's a guy or a woman. I think it's a guy. He's asking me if I'm married. So to Beatonville Nation, nope, I am not married and not getting married anytime soon. I still have a lot to achieve. And yes, I know people can get married and still achieve a lot, but there are so many things I want to achieve before I get married. So yeah, not getting married anytime soon. So what are some of the questions that I left? Okay, so someone asked me about this question is really good. For those of you who are interested in coming back to Liberia to invest, I think this question is going to resonate with y'all. He's asking me about the economic condition in Liberia and the challenges that the youth of Liberia are facing concerning employment opportunities. So, in Liberia, it takes a lot to get a job. So I cannot go in depth to really give you things that students of economics might give you. But I can tell you as a young person in Liberia that it's really hard to get a job. A lot of people want to employ young Liberians and they don't want to pay. Sometimes they come under the pretense of supporting Liberia and promoting Liberia, but then they want you to do the work for free. They always talk about how it is important to promote Liberian youth, but then they go right there to undermine what they're looking for. So a lot of people in Liberia They want to pay. They want to pay someone with a degree. They want to pay you $50 at the end of the month, and they demand that you work on time, right? And almost every day. And another thing that is really giving young people in Liberia a hard time is the fact that we don't really have part-time jobs like those in the diaspora. So if you're working, you're going to school, and then you want to have a part-time job, if you want to pay someone who is doing a full-time job 50 United States dollars, then what thing they'll pay you that doing part-time job, right? And then once I saw this ad on Facebook. I'll just talk about this story. This lady was opening a school in Liberia, and she was looking for teachers, teachers with vast experience. She was looking for teachers with qualifications. The lady listed the qualifications, everything, and then at the end of her post, she was paying them paying them 75 USD, and they're supposed to teach the students from Monday to Friday. And transportation in Liberia is really expensive. Even me, who likes to budget and use bus to go to school, $100 is more to take me to AMU 1 month before I talk about wife pay. So how is it that you're going to pay a teacher, someone who has a teaching degree, or teacher's degree or something like that, someone who has that kind of qualification, how can you pay them $75? And the sorrowful thing about it, no matter how you talk about it, because of how there aren't enough jobs in the country, there are always people lining up to get jobs like that for low pay because they need something to sustain themselves. And in return, they take money from students. They do this, they do that. So one thing I can tell this person is that it's really hard to get a job in Liberia. I don't know if I'm answering the question well, but I'm answering the question how I know how to answer it. So it's really hard. Young people in Liberia are really looking forward to more ways to make money. And since there aren't more ways to really venture out of the box in Liberia, it's holding a lot of young people back and restricting them. So a lot of people have either got into politics, um, or the church, or just a lot of other things that are not good. So, what is some of the questions? What are some of the questions? Okay, so this one is from Prophet Israel, and this person says, I am planning on living in Liberia. What county or city would you recommend I go to? Okay, so I would recommend Margibi County. Why? Because Margibi County is closer to Montserrat, and Montserrat is the center point. This is where we have the capital city of Liberia, and this is where we have a lot of things ranging from different businesses to different hotels. But Margibi is also where we have a lot of resorts. It is coastal. You have Marshall, you have the beach, you have the calm, the peace. And I think for me, it is really important that I get to have my own space and be by myself. So if you're that kind of person and you're moving to Liberia, I'm definitely telling you, choose Margibi because it is quiet, it is peaceful, and you can also run to Morovia anytime you want to run to Morovia because Margibi is just like an hour drive from Montserrat. So you can just run here anytime you want to run here and get things for you and your family, and then you can just run back to your solitude and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let me check the live video. I think some of you have been asking me questions. So okay, so Praise is asking me what are my top three goals for 2023. So my number one goal for 2023 is to graduate from AMU. That is, I will be graduating with my BA in mass communications with emphasis in sociology. I'll finally be out. That is my top goal. And then my two other goals would be um to grow my my online presence, starting with YouTube, by engaging more and doing a lot more content and reaching out to a lot more people, sharing a lot of untold stories. And my third goal would be just what I stated earlier, is completing the contest in Liberia and then venturing into other parts of Africa, starting with sorry, starting with West Africa, countries that are closer to us. So these are my top goals for now. I try not to ready to do this New Year's resolution, new me, new year. No, I believe that I still have goals that I couldn't complete in 2022. And as the saying goes, if it didn't happen yesterday, it will happen today. So if it is not happening today, it will happen tomorrow. So we keep the fifth. So the more 2023 is going to progress, the more goals I will have, the more things I will work on. But till now, these are the three goals that I'm really focusing on. Mr. Brown. I don't know Noel Brown. If you're a man or a woman, I don't even know what to say. Um. Okay, so this one is from Lawrence C. Gonkwo, and he's asking what are the advantage and the disadvantages of creating content. So, one main disadvantage of creating content in Liberia is the fact that Liberia, not a lot of people in Liberia are on the internet. Um, right now, we have 4.4 million people in Liberia, according to the census that was done by Legis. And I can say not 10% of um, 10% or 20% of Liberians are really on the internet, right? And because of that, it is really hard to get the content across and get the audience that you really want, especially when you really put your all into the video. And then another major challenge is finance. So it is really hard to create these videos in Liberia. It takes a lot of money, especially since I believe that Monrovia is not Liberia. That means I try to go into the various counties and I try to see more. And since I started going to the various counties, I've understood that there are so many different things to Liberia, especially my recent trip to Lofa County. Like the people cultural the Lomagiti festival. I was down there and I was looking at them and I was like, Liberia has culture. They all talk about how we don't have cultures in Liberia, but that is a blatant lie. We have cultures in Liberia. We just don't know how to showcase the culture because nobody go into the counties and people are not even and even at that people are not really showcasing the culture, right? We know about the culture in Ghana, we know about the culture in like in Nigeria, in other parts of Africa, because they try their best. Every chance they get, they try their best to showcase their culture. So I think we should start doing the same thing in Liberia, and yeah, it's gonna go well. So money is like one of the major challenges, like the top of the list, because now if I have money, I can just do so much more and give many premium content. And then another challenge is the fact that because not a lot of people are on the internet in Liberia, not a lot of people know about YouTube. So sometimes I even want to promote a Liberian business, as in I'm doing a video of your business. I'm sharing what you're selling, right? And by doing this video, you're going to have potential investors. But then you as a business owner, you're going to make me beg you over and over again to do the video of your business. A video that is probably going to give you investors and give you a lot of customers. But because you're not open to the idea of showcasing your business, and sometimes they think I'm going to charge them, And sometimes I'm like, oh, it's free. I just want to showcase Liberian businesses. And then once you say it is free, then people are open to the idea, right? Because it's free. They don't have to pay you or anything. But then sometimes even when you say it's free, there are some people who are still not open to the idea. So yeah, I'm trying in 2023 not to really be behind people and over and over. If you want to promote your business, you'll come to me. And when you come to me, you have to pay. Okay, so okay, so for Pris is asking me again, if I have collaborated with Liberian YouTubers. Okay, so I even collaborated with a Liberian YouTuber who was right here just now. Showcase of Liberia. She is the first Liberian YouTuber I collaborated with. She is the sweetest. Y'all should check out her channel. She's amazing, and she inspired so many of my street vlogs when I started doing videos on YouTube. And then I reached out to some Liberian YouTubers, but when things are meant to happen, they will happen. So I'm waiting for that time. But when I was in Mofa, I met Emmanuel Kotu, Counter Diary on YouTube, and also from Spawn TV, and he showed me the Vizela waterfalls, and we also went to Kometan together, and we did those videos. I'm sure you heard him asking questions. Yeah. So yeah. So for now, I can say only two. Wow. I need to do more in 2023. So if you're a Liberian YouTuber and you're watching this, I'm open to collaboration. Let us do this. Let us promote Liberia together. Okay? Okay, so Mr. Ability is asking me how I finance my projects. So I had a lot of part-time jobs that I was really using to finance some of my projects because um what so Liberia is not a part of the YouTube monetization process. So it has really been a journey. I'm still trying my best to run after that. Um, so I'm still struggling to create the content, but for now I am really asking those of you who have the opportunity to help out, because in 2023 January, to be specific, I want to visit four counties. I want to take a backpack trip through Grand Chide, River G, and Maryland County. I also want to visit Buchanan, Grand Bassa. So I am open to the support. If you would like to donate anything to help me reach the counties that I just mentioned, I would be really, really excited, because by sharing whatever you're sharing, you're getting a story out there to someone who needs to see it and hear more about Liberia. So my Sendwave number is in the description box. Session. Okay, so it's also in the comment section, and my email is in the comment section, Loreto k085 at gmail.com. You can reach out to me there. Let us talk about how I can reach various counties in Liberia. I am really open to the support. If you can give it support, trust me, I will reach more counties in Liberia and do more exciting videos. And if you're wondering why I'm trying to go down hard this next month, is because in February my school will be reopening. So I will mainly be sticking to Morovia and counties that are closer, like Bomi and Mangibi. So I want to visit some of the counties that are far right now, counties like Grand Chide, Maryland County, River G, in January because my school is closed right now. So if you would like to support, you can reach out to me through my email, or you can leave a comment and we can find a way that you can reach out to me to support the trips to go to the various counties. So thank you all so much in advance. Okay, Mr. Brown, Monkey Island is off limits right now because of the stuff that they had going on there during the Ebola. It is off limits right now to Liberians. It is one of the main places I wanted to visit when I started doing videos of different parts of Liberia, but I found out that it's off limits. But I will see again, and if it's possible to visit, I'm going to visit. Once again, back to Mr. Ability. My favorite content I created in 2022, that is a hard one. Oh, mm, okay. So my favorite content I created in 2022, I would say um what um okay, I'll say the videos that I created from Nimbai, right? So I'm just gonna categorize them as one content. So and one of the main reasons why I really appreciated the videos I created from Nimbai, because I was so financially down. And then this Liberian in the diaspora, she reached out to me. She was like, Loretta, don't close your channel. What are you working on next? And I was like, oh, I want to visit Nima. And she was like, what is the budget? So I told her, oh, is I gave the range, the budget range, 150. And in a few days, she sent the money, and I was able to go Nima County, and I created a content. And they're just some of the best content I've created, and I always remember them because someone took a heart and money, decided to support me, and I was able to create such amazing content. I was really, really proud of myself for the content that I was able to deliver because she sent her money and I did not disappoint. I gave premium content and I was really, really excited. But I also love my GTA festival that I attended in Lopa County though. It was mwah. So what is going on right now? Yeah, so Millennium man, Liberia doesn't have we don't have that in Liberia. The monetization program is not available yet. So for Baku Dada, I don't know best politician. I try to stay away from politics in Liberia. This is about promoting the arts, the culture, and the tourism. So, for Liberia's relationship with Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast, a few years back, I went to Sierra Leone. No, I went to Ivory Coast with my mom, and it was a good experience. We don't have to use passport. We can use laissez passer, especially when we're traveling by road to go Ivory Coast. We can also use laissez passer to go Sierra Leone. That is what I used to go Sierra Leone earlier this year. I was in Sierra Leone earlier this year, February. I want to visit though. I didn't really get to do much content, but I'll visit again. And I'm sure my friend Amina, the Sierra Leone, that I carry to eat over. I'm sure she'll show me around when I visit Sierra Leone. Okay, so let me see what is going on Facebook, and let me answer some of their questions. I don't know if they'll join. You see, it's getting dark because it says 43 p.m. on this side in Liberia, and it's already getting dark. So right now, I jam my chocolate skin showing. Yeah, like how I talking about my chocolate skin. Okay, so I'm trying to find the questions that I was asked on Facebook. Okay, so just three questions. So someone asked me, what do you hope to anticipate achieving from the videos you post on YouTube? It is simple. By posting these videos on YouTube, I am hoping to balance the narratives that Liberia is not just negative. there are positive parts of Liberia that deserve to be shown. Like, let us give it a fair chance, right? By posting these videos on YouTube, I'm also hoping that we get people who can reach out to some of the entrepreneurs, invest in their businesses, and work together collectively to show Liberia, to showcase Liberia in a way that people will come back home to invest. And I have seen the comments, they're reassuring people as when people see some parts of Liberia that I'm showing on YouTube, they be like, oh, Liberia, la Liberia, la Liberia. So we gotta come back, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And that is the type of energy that I'm looking forward to seeing. Like, come back to Liberia, do this, do that, support people, support the motherland. And also, when I reach out to the villages, I would really, really appreciate people who are able to give back, to at least give back to the community, especially the villages. People who don't have safe drinking water, people who don't have access to quality education. If you have the chance, if you have the opportunity to impact their lives in any way, I want you to be able to do that. These are some of the main reasons why I'm posting these videos on YouTube. And I also want to get a large audience so that I can be an actress. No, I'm already an actress though, but y'all get the gist. And then someone asked me, how did I overcome my most difficult journey in 2022, and what would be my first project in 2023? Now, so my most difficult journey in 2022 was the trip I took to Lofa County. Now, most of you don't know this because I was uploading almost every day. But on Christmas Day, I felt sick. I went to bed trembling, and I was really, really terrified, like very cold, very sick. And I can remember texting this friend of mine. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it to tomorrow. I seriously texted that because I was terrified. Um, my lips, everything trembling, my teeth. I hadn't felt that in a long time, like since I was really really small, right? And I woke up during the day of the festival. That was on Monday, the day after Christmas, and I was sick. I woke up vomiting. I was sick. I had to take medicine. I had to drink ORS. I took medicine. I vomited. I took this. I took that, and it was really, really sad. Even the day of the festival, I what did I do? Oh yes, so I sat down right next to the stage. So I was just there with the camera. My skin was hot, but then I kept telling myself, this is the reason why you're in Lofa County, right? You came here because of the festival. You left Montserrat, you passed through Mangibi, through Bon, to get here, this far place. So you just have to bottle it up and do it right. You just have to bottle it up and make things happen. So I was able to put myself together and created a video. And then the following day I went to the hospital and I got to review. I couldn't even eat. I couldn't eat into a pepper. But right now I am much better. I am taking my medicine and it's better. Lofa was cold as F, and but it was a good journey. It was a tough one. It taught me a lot about being prepared whenever I'm going to different places. So it's one of the trips that I'm definitely going to remember. And my first restaurant um in 2023 is going to be Grand Paso, County, Buchanan, the city of Buchanan. And just what I was talking about. After that, I want to visit three other counties. So if you're interested in supporting, my mobile money number or my Sendwave number is in the description box. It's also in the live video, the comment section, and my email is also there, so you can reach out to me for us to talk about it. I would really appreciate support, y'all. and my battery is about to get low. The people just want me at 20%. And the phone that I'm using from 20%, yeah, jump straight to 1%. So let me just go back on YouTube. If there are new questions, I can just answer and then we can end the live video. Oh, thank you, Chris. I look forward to getting your support. And thank you. I'm feeling my skin vibrate right now. um, okay, so Chris again. So I have considered YouTube or website, obviously. In 2023, I'm going to because I'll be leaving school in 2023. So I'm going to do so much into I'm going to explore different parts of social media besides YouTube, and hopefully when I'm exploring, I get to share the different moments and different parts with each and every one of you. Um, I'm using iPhone 7, but the battery didn't get problem. And this phone has been amazing to me. When I got my iPhone 7, people were laughing, but yeah, they didn't understand. Um, so this iPhone 7 actually is one of the things I was really proud of getting. I got this internship at Lone Star because the way that I was doing videos before, oh, I think I should keep them where the same way you get successful, they share it, right? But it was really tough. So I remember I got this internship at Lone Star. The first month pay they gave me, I put my foot down and I bought this phone. And it has spent a year plus with me now and it's still doing amazing. Oh, Chris, thank you so much. Yay! Thank you. Lupi, you're late. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but you're completely late. I answered all your questions. I talked about how once I have completed a contest in Liberia, and if I have the finance, I'm going to start with West African countries and then venture into different parts of Africa. Who doesn't want to travel? I want to travel. I want to showcase different cultures. But let me complete the contest in Liberia, and then we'll start talking about African countries. Thank you, Mr. Lombe. Thank you. I am glad that because of me, you're able to see a county. I appreciate that. Okay, so I don't I have questions here right now that I can answer because people now start asking me about crypto. Like, oh, I think YouTube, I don't know crypto. But despite the fact that I turned the phone around and then I had to turn it around again, I don't even understand how it looks right now. But thank you all so much for sticking with me. Thank you all for being so amazing. I appreciate you all, right? So many times this year, sorry, so many times this year I consider quitting YouTube because of lack of support. But when I come online, I see your comments, and then your comments push me to do more and just apply more pressure, apply more force. Um, Especially where I can be saying showcase like brand businesses, y'all. I be behind these like brand businesses, then the people be running away. Even when I tell them to like free, they can still be running away. But like, hey, what are we gonna do? So thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all for being consistent. Don't forget, if you would like to support my trips outside of Montserrat that I want to take in January, you can reach me via email or my Sendwave and mobile money number is in the description box. I love you all so much. Bye bye. Also, I am wishing you a happy new year. Compliments of the season. Happy holidays. You all deserve it. Bye bye.
like my smile right now though.